just coming in the window. All right. So I'd like to open this morning with a poem by Mary Oliver. Invitation. Oh, do you have time to linger for just a little while out of your busy and very important day, for the goldfinches that have gathered in a field of thistles, for a musical battle, to see who can sing the highest note or the lowest, or the most expressive of mirth or the most tender. Their strong, blunt beaks drink the air as they strive melodiously, not for your sake, and not for mine, and not for the sake of winning, but for sheer delight and gratitude. Believe us, they say, it is a serious thing just to be alive on this fresh morning in the broken world. I beg of you, do not walk by without pausing to attend to this rather ridiculous performance. It could mean something. It could mean everything. It could be what Rilke meant when he wrote, "You must change your life." We'd like to take a moment now. I'm going to open with a gratitude meditation. Find yourself in a comfortable position. Seated, feet gently on the floor. Soften your shoulders, soften your jaw. And gently turn your head from side to side, coming to rest with your head and neck in line with your spine. Lift through the crown of the head. And soften the jaw. Soften your eyes. You may wish to close them, or you may wish to leave them slightly open, whichever is best for you. This will be a meditation on gratitude. Gratitude on our senses. Bring your attention to what you can hear. Without labeling the sounds, simply notice your ear's ability to hear. Give thanks to your ears for working so well and for allowing you to hear everything that makes up this moment. Thanks to your ears for letting you hear the voice of your beloved, your favorite song, the birds singing outside. Now notice your sense of smell. Offer your appreciation to your nose and your olfactory system for letting you smell fresh baked goods, a baby's newly washed hair, the unmistakable scent of a campfire. Without your nose, you couldn't taste your favorite meals, breathe in the ocean air. Give thanks for your ability to smell. To your taste buds, now offer gratitude. To your tongue and mouth for letting you taste your favorite coffee, the array of food that nourishes your system. To your lips for kissing your partner or children. Offer heartfelt thanks to your sense of taste for letting you engage with all the flavors of the world. Now notice what you feel with your skin. The temperature of the air on the parts of you that are exposed. The texture of clothing that is keeping you warm. The delightful sensations on your fingertips. Sensations that let you feel the electricity in your heart when holding hands with someone or something so important. Thanks to the skin that lets you feel the texture of sand at the beach. Sense a breeze on your neck. Enjoy a good massage. The sense on your skin of wrapping yourself in a warm blanket when you're cold, and standing in front of a fan when you're hot. Thanks to this skin for helping you feel your life. Now, gratitude to your eyes. Send waves of gratitude to these magical eyes for letting you see the world around you, for making it possible to make eye contact with a best friend, the smiling face of a child, the community you've chosen to surround yourself with. To your eyes, which let you see art, nature, and beauty in all its forms. To whatever degree your eyes let you see, thank them for all they do, for letting you take in the world around you through the windows of your soul. Inhale deeply and notice how you feel in your heart. Connect to the feeling of expansion in your chest as you let yourself truly savor the full spectrum of your senses. Exhale. Let it go. And come back to the inhalation and the exhalation, noticing the balance between each. Now bring your mind to someone in your life who is easy to love. Picture this person sitting in front of you. See them smiling at you. And through your heart space, thank them for being in your life. As if wherever they are at this very moment, they can receive your gratitude. Shower them with love, simply for existing. Now choose another person and repeat this choice with as many people as you like, remembering that offering gratitude to one person doesn't take it away from anyone else. Choose the first few people who come to mind. Bow to them and thank them for being in your life. Bring to mind someone who has made your life easier. Bow to them and thank them for whatever they have done to help you out. Bring to mind a teacher in your life, someone who has shown you the way in either a formal or informal way. Thank them with your heart for teaching you on this journey. Now send your love and gratitude to every single person you have encountered so far or will encounter today. Thank them for making your day more interesting and richer. Inhale deeply and gather all the people in your life into your heart. Hold them in your heart for a moment, and then let the image of them go and return to the balance of your breath. Now turn your attention to the possessions that have the most meaning for you. Give your thanks to the items you have that are special. Books, relics, things that have been passed down to you from family or were given to you for a special purpose, like a wedding ring. Thank your possessions that hold special meaning for you. Offer appreciation for the memories they hold. Now bring to mind the home you live in and offer thanks for the home and all the amenities that help keep you safe, nourished, and healthy. Gratitude to your comfortable bed, your functioning kitchen, the running water in your bathrooms. Give thanks. Thanks to the walls that keep you warm in the cold weather and the windows that open to cool you off when it's hot. Thanks to the roof that protects you. Gratitude. Now bring your awareness to your clothing, your shoes, and all the items you have been able to buy that keep you active and thriving in this world. The books, the tools, the electronics that allow you to connect with others, learn new skills, and broaden your horizons. Gratitude to the money you give and receive. Your income, your savings, your bills, and your abundance. Release any guilt or sense of shame about thanking your material possessions. Instead, truly appreciate them. Return to your breath. And feeling the inhalation and exhalation, connect to this moment. Offer gratitude for everything in your presence that is holding space for you to allow you to meditate now. Offer thanks to your circumstances and livelihood, which allows you the opportunity to sit in stillness and gratitude. Gratitude for your health and physical abilities that make it possible to sit quietly and improve your outlook and well-being. To the silence, the calm, the life, the love, the tears, the joy, and everything in between. Be grateful. Return your awareness to the breath. Aware of the in-breath and the out-breath. And rest in gratitude. And with a final deep breath and a slight smile, bring your hands to your heart in prayer and seal your meditation with this gesture of respect and devotion. And just be aware of how you feel. And be aware of your gratitude today. And take a moment to come back into the room. Again, increasing your awareness of where we are together, far away yet connected very closely. So developing an introspective practice of gratitude, and this one is called Naikan. Isshin Yoshimoto, a Japanese Buddhist, developed Naikan practice in the 1940s to share a more moderate form of extreme ascetic contrition called Mishirabi, an austere practice of meditation and self-reflection, and it involved sensory and self-deprivation. The Japanese word Naikan means looking inside or seeing oneself with the mind's eye, and encourages us to step back and reflect on the life we are living. Naikan was later introduced into North America by David Reynolds, who created several programs and retreats across the United States and Europe. So I'm lifting my Naikan information from Greg Kretsch, who runs the Toto Institute in the United States and offers programs in and understanding in practicing Naikan. I have taken an online practice course with him, and I have practiced Naikan for several years. In Naikan, Gratitude, Grace, and the Japanese Art of Self-Reflection, Greg Kretsch describes Naikan as being a structured form of self-reflection and encourages and helps us to understand ourselves, our relationships with others, and the fundamental nature of human existence. He began to explore his connections with significant people in his life by reflecting upon what he had received from them, what he had given them, and what troubles or difficulties he had caused them. And it was, in his words, life transforming. The powerful nature of examining our lives offers the chance to develop a natural and profound sense of gratitude for blessings bestowed on us by others. Since we often spend most of our lives focusing on the obstacles that appear in front of us rather than the path already cleared. But how do we reflect on ourselves? How does one self-examine? We need time, we need space, and a degree of isolation. We are easily distracted, and this needs to be kept at a minimum. We then need a structured approach to examine our lives with an emphasis on our conduct in relation to other people, creatures, and objects. And it's not an easy task. It requires us to attend to what we have previously ignored, including our failings. Yet the rewards can be considerable. According to Kretsch, self-reflection, while born out of our suffering, can give us freedom. It broadens our view of reality. It's as if standing on top of a mountain, we shift from a zoom lens to a wide-angle lens. So we're offered a practical test to help us examine our lives, the impact we have on others, and the effect of others upon us. If we were to picture ourselves near the end of our life and look back at how we have lived as if we were playing back a movie, what would we see? Would we see someone who has taken more than they have given, harming others intentionally or through lack of thought? It can be a sobering exercise. Rather than waiting until it's too late, we can better understand ourselves and our relationship with others through awareness and contemplation. So I'm just going to ask you to just sit for a moment and bring your attention to your breath and any other technique you might normally use to center yourself. And with your paper and pencil handy, just contemplate these 3 questions. And when I give you 3 questions, I'll just give you the 3. And then I will elaborate on each at the end of the time I ask you to do the exercise. So the 3 questions are, what have I received today? What have I received today? The second question is, what have I given today? What have I given today? And the third question is, what difficulties and troubles did I cause today? What difficulties and troubles did I cause today? We'll take each in turn, and looking at the time, and we'll take about 7 minutes per question. So, first question, what have I received today? And I'd like you to think on that and then write down. Be specific and reflect on as many things as you can recall. It could be something as simple as your partner's smile, the sound of a bird singing at your window. Perhaps you were driving today and a driver let you merge on the street or waited for you to turn. Remember, the motivation or attitude of those who gave you something is not the issue. Maybe someone made you lunch. Maybe you were offered lunch. Whether they made it for you or offered it, the fact is you were fed, and you can feel grateful for that. The mere fact that you benefited from someone's actions is all that is needed to cultivate gratitude. Notice which of these things you did not appreciate as they happened. Can you recall what was taking your attention when one of these acts of grace occurred? Were you stuck in problem-solving mode? Were you thinking of your to-do list? Or were you making judgments? We often live as if the world owes us. As you reflect on what you have been given today, you will likely see, if anything, you owe the world an insurmountable debt. The insight is more than merely humbling. You might find yourself feeling a greater, deeper sense of gratitude and a natural desire to be generous in serving others. So, what have I received today? And when I ring the bell, we'll stop writing and we'll go on to the second question. The second reflection is, what have I given today? So reflecting on the day's events in the same way as we previously did, this time notice what you have given to others. Be as specific and concrete as possible. Your motivation is irrelevant. What did you actually do? It may have been as simple as feeding your cats, washing the dishes, sending a birthday card. You may find that without fanfare, you contribute to the well-being of many people and animals. You make a positive difference to the planet. So what have I given today? And the third question: what difficulties and troubles did I cause today? And again, be specific. And don't overlook the insignificant. Your list might include things like, I backed up traffic looking for a place to park. All right, moved the cat or the dog from a chair so I could sit down. This question can be the hardest, but cannot be overstated in importance. It may bring up feelings of remorse, but the primary purpose is to provide a more realistic view of life. Your life, my life. In general, we are often all too aware of how others cause us inconvenience or difficulty, but rarely do we notice when we are the source of inconvenience. And if we do, we usually brush it aside as an accident, not a big deal, or simply something we really didn't mean to do. We can cut ourselves a huge length of slack. But seeing how we cause others difficulty can deflate our ego while reminding us again of the grace by which we live. So, what difficulties and troubles did I cause today? So, what have I received today? What have I given today? What difficulties and troubles did I cause today? These questions can provide the framework for reflecting on all our relationships, including those with family, friends, co-workers, partners, pets, objects, the environment. We can reflect on the events of one day, a specific person over the course of our relationship, a holiday visit with family. Remember, what makes this a meditative practice is that you are not analyzing your motivations or intentions. You are not interpreting or judging. You are simply shifting your attention from self-centered thinking to seeing things as they are. And as all of our teachings point out, seeing there is wisdom in liberation, in meditation, insight, and faith. Namo Amida. Now, maybe we'll stop recording, and I'm wondering if people would